All right, folks, we out here. Boat upgrade video day. The boat is dirty, but I'm still gonna do it. So reason I'm doing this little series of videos, if you want to get a boat and you kind of want to know the true cost, I'm kind of here to try to give it to you. I'm about probably $5,000 in post-purchase upgrades and repairs, and the reason, it was good when I got it, but I just wanted it to be better. So let's jump right in it. First thing we're gonna get into is I added a spare tire to it. I didn't have one, and if you want to talk about balls, I trailered this thing from North Carolina all the way to New Jersey without a spare. So during COVID, there was actually a shortage of this tire size. I don't know what it is. It's 14-inch, but it was an extreme shortage of them because everybody bought a boat. So finally got one after a 6-month wait, installed it, good to go. As you can see, you see a couple little wires hanging. I had to rewire the whole entire trailer. I had corrosion in a lot of the connectors, and my lights weren't working. I recently just sprayed some corrosion compound on it. I redid the trailer brakes myself. Was not hard at all. I am not mechanically inclined, and I would rather throw money at a mechanic. But I do work on steam catapults in the military. And I said, you know what, it couldn't be that bad. 2 YouTube videos, 30 minutes per axle, done. And it probably could have been 15, but I was just taking my time enjoying the scenery. Got a new tire on that rim. All my trailer lights work. I learned a little bit about electricity and this process. Was good to go. Babied up the stripe, so the stripe's on all the way across. I'm kind of ashamed to say I did use Gorilla Tape, of all things, to put the stripe on, but 6 trips, and I can't even remember where I put the Gorilla Tape. So Gorilla Tape for the save in that. Another upgrade was the swim ladder. I always had it. I didn't notice this, but I think the previous owner backed into something, because you see it doesn't really line up right here, and it's definitely crooked. But I fixed that. I took it off, resealed all the holes with some 5200, checked the transom for rot. There was none, thank God, it was dry. Filled them in, reinstalled it, and now it's nice and sturdy the way it should be. As you can see, I got my new GT54 transducer right there. We'll get to that. So that's the new transducer for the new fish finder. My old one was probably the factory 2001 model. So let's climb in real quick. One change for this season, I'm leaving the cushions in. I got tired of swapping them in and out. Let's put this thing to power real quick. Alright, so before, you know, we got all new pumps. I got a new wash down cord. My other one finally gave out. Got a gaff, got a new deck brush. I went to polish these, but I think if you polish them, you're gonna take the protective coating off. So I'm gonna leave them looking a little dingy. Wash the T-top, got that nice and blue. Kind of got a little too happy with the pressure washer and kind of scarred it up a little bit, but it's all good. Before we get to the good stuff, let's go inside the console. Now before, I don't know if I mentioned it, I couldn't store anything inside of here because my fuse box was dumb sensitive because it was corroded. So I took it to New Jersey Outboard. They crimped on all brand new. It's really hard to see it in there, but they crimped on a whole brand new system in there for me. So all of my wires are good to go. I installed the USB charger. That is a cheap Chinesium one from Amazon, but guess what? It works. So I like it. I can charge my phone. And load it at the same time. So moving on to the front. Of course, we got the new steering wheel. This is just one from boats.net. I was gonna go with the $70 Amazon joint. I was gonna go with eBay. So many options. Schmidt, Edison, if you're just balling out of control. But I got tired of that 6-point destroyer, and I went with this one. The one thing they don't tell you about a chrome steering wheel is that you're never going to keep it clean. So if you get a boat, you get a 3-point steering wheel, 3-spoke, and you think you're going to roll around the bay all day and look fancy, it ain't happening, dog. It's going to get dirt, smudges. Those aren't scratches. That's just dirt. You're never going to keep this thing clean. It's like the back of an iPhone. You know, it's always going to have some sort of discoloration to it. Another big upgrade is this $1,600 Sea-Star tilt ham. Reason I went with the tilt and just not stationary, I'm fat. I'm skinny, I'm fat, I don't know how I'm feeling that day, so I like to be able to tilt my steering wheel up. Right now I found the perfect spot for it, for my gut, my belt, and everything else. I'll try not to move from here. Installed this, the steering wheel was 150 bucks. That was 16. They refilled and bled the system when they did it, which was nice of them. I replaced every single switch on the switch panel. Next upgrade is going to be either just painting this background with a marker or a freaking paint marker, spray paint, doing something with it just to gussy it up a little bit, because I mean, it got, you know, 30 grand into this boat, so it'd be nice to just gussy that up a little bit. Same thing here. As you can see, all of the gauges work, trim indicator works, fuel works, everything works. I got 92 gallons in here right now, just filled it up. But like I said, it just kind of looks a little unsightly. The next upgrade, like I said, I got the USB charger in there now, which is freaking great, so I can charge my phone while I'm boating. But the Garmin, man, this thing's a game changer. Reason I like it, and I didn't bring my cell phone with me, the reason I like it, GPS is faster, the CPU's faster, everything's faster, everything's great. This is the 9.4 SV offshore unit. A lot of the 9.234 units, people always ask, well, what's the difference? Well, each number, so like 9.3 is freshwater, 9.4 is saltwater, charts. It's the charts. The sonars work exactly the same. You're paying for the additional charts. But check out some of my other videos. I don't recommend getting the vision card. Just stick with whatever chart you got. And a new video I'm gonna have coming out soon is that I think my kid was playing with it. It's in night colors. New video is gonna be the using your tablet for navigation. So here's the GoPro mount right there. And I got a tablet mount that I put right here that I put my tablet. Now I don't run with the tablet on because I don't want it to vibrate off. Here's my cell phone holder, just like the one in your car. I use that to put my cell phone. I usually have my Navionics up and I'm looking at my sonar overlay to see what's up. So cord installed. This, I got it on Black Friday. I forgot I paid $750 for it and I wasn't gonna buy it, but the kid at West Marine had saw me before and he knew I was waiting for it, so he price matched Amazon on the spot. So shout out to West Marine for that. I don't know if he was supposed to do that or not. I don't really care, but you know, I got the deal I was looking for. As you can see, I got all of my waypoints starting to get jumbled up in there. Other than that, like I said, I keep the cushions in now. Steering pump, steering wheel, new GPS. Here's a shot. Here's a cockpit shot, so you can really get a good look at the new view. Reason why I did this, my helm pump before, it was worn out. It had some stripped gears, so when I turned, there was like a dead spot. So when I turned, the motor wouldn't really move as smooth as it does now. And why did that hurt? Trailering, you know, one little breeze, as you can hear it blowing right now, is gonna put you off the trailer and you're looking like freaking qualified captain. So definitely needed that. I didn't have to get this one, but I wanted it because I wanted the tilt option. Second was the steering wheel. Waited an extra week for the chrome nut. They gave me like a 10% discount for waiting, but this also came with the knob. And the big tip about the knob that I got, we got a little wind blowing, was make sure you get a knob on the outside, not the inside. You get more leverage on the outside. I had to get a new hose. The other one just finally died. I'm experimenting with tips right now. So I got the old normal garden style tip. You got a little pressure in there. And I still got the original brass tip. I took, oh, a little rusty water came out. I took the brass tip off because I didn't like it banging around the deck. So that's it, 9 minutes upgrade. Keep the cushions in. We got a nice steering wheel. We got a nice head unit to look at. Next upgrades, I'm gonna change this to LED because it don't really work like it should and the buttons are getting stuck. I'm gonna run USB power up here with the VHF.
High temperature in the...
And that's really it. I'm almost done with it. I'm wanting to get a speaker bar to go across here. Wife said she's gonna get it for a late Father's Day gift. I forgot the brand, the Evo something. It's like 400 bucks. But you know, I'm tired of not having music offshore. One of the last big upgrades is the antenna. I actually got a new Vhf antenna. Broke the other one in half when I dewinterized it. I had the old Harbor Freight tarp, keeping it safe during the New Jersey winter, and ripped it off in a blaze of glory and snapped it. And the funny thing is, the second underway with this one, I'm riding down the street. I'm surprised I haven't been on a qualified captain, because guess what? I forgot to take it down. I heard a loud tap, tap coming under a bridge, and I was like, I already knew what it was, so I had to pull over and let my antenna down. So it's not always perfect on boating days, but that was my GPS antenna that was basically useless because I could never get on spot to save my life. That's why I had to get a new unit where I didn't have to worry about getting on spot. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I know it's not the ideal conditions, but like I say, work and weather's just been killing me. I took the boat out about 5-6 times this year. A couple of those were maintenance runs, just getting everything back from getting winterized, and a few of them were just to took friends out, took family out, which is unusual for me because if I take the boat out, I'm going offshore. But you know, you gotta have a social life. So, all right, thank you for watching. Subscribe, man. 300 some subscribers, man. I never thought I'd be here. A lot of content coming soon. Thank you.